In the rapidly evolving landscape of the electric vehicle market, China has emerged as a trailblazer, outpacing traditional automotive giants like Germany and Japan. Their new EV sales skyrocketed by a whopping 82% in 2022, grabbing almost 60% of all EVs sold worldwide. According to the International Energy Agency, over half of the world's electric cars are now on Chinese roads, and their EV exports reached 40% in 2023, with Chinese automaker BYD even outperforming Tesla in Q4 2023. The success story behind China's EV dominance stems from a combination of factors, including a substantial domestic market and supportive government policies, making the country a practical environment for EVs to be made and run. And in the last few years, Chinese automakers have been spreading their products across different markets, and Tesla among several automakers is feeling threatened by that, leading to a war led by governments to limit their invasion. So let's see how governments and other manufacturers are dealing with this wave. China's ascent in the electric vehicle realm, despite starting later than the US, unveils a unique strategy that challenges conventional automotive approaches. While Tesla's Elon Musk wielded media influence to establish the brand as an EV pioneer, Chinese automakers like BYD and Geely took a less overt route. Rather than directly targeting the auto industry, they quietly experimented in adjacent areas, such as electric buses and motorcycles. These less visible products pose distinct challenges, propelling innovation in battery technology. China's EV success further hinges on collaborative solutions to operational challenges, demonstrated by close partnerships between EV producers and taxi companies. Notably, the focus on core technology, leveraging China's proximity to raw material supplies, and strategic collaborations with diverse partners have allowed Chinese companies to rapidly advance in the EV sector. As they eye international expansion, the challenge lies in adapting this successful formula to global markets, navigating local nuances, and continuing to innovate in operational solutions for sustained growth. The support of government policies and huge local demand lead to the birth of numerous manufacturers, making the country a leader in both production and innovation. Leading the pack in the EV race is BYD, clocking a staggering 3 million cars sold in 2023, outshining even Tesla. With a wider range of options, starting from around $10,000 in China, and a better understanding of the local customer's mindset, they succeeded in attracting more customers than the external competitors, holding 30% of the Chinese market. Other manufacturers such as NIO and XPeng are raising the bar for manufacturers, with some clever innovations, gathering funds from investors from all around the world. Legacy automakers may struggle to compete as Chinese brands extend their influence beyond EVs, utilizing digitized electronic systems and intellectual property to produce both electric and internal combustion engine vehicles. Chinese automakers, having overcome brand barriers, are now in a strategic position to introduce IC vehicles infused with the advanced features and systems developed for their EVs. The success of Chinese automakers is intricately tied to the robust supply chain ecosystem they have cultivated while developing the domestic auto market. This evolution poses significant challenges for traditional automakers globally. Tesla CEO Elon Musk expressed apprehensions regarding the competitive strength of Chinese automakers during a recent post-earnings call with analysts. Musk acknowledged that Chinese car companies are currently the most competitive and could potentially achieve significant global success, particularly if no trade barriers are established. He pointed out that, without such barriers, Chinese automakers could pretty much demolish most other car companies in the world because of their excellence. This comes after BYD, with its diverse lineup and more affordable models, overtook Tesla as the world's leading EV company in the last quarter. Musk's concerns stem from the fact that Chinese EV makers, benefiting from a stable supply chain and state support, are rapidly expanding globally. However, the awareness and perception of Chinese car brands in the United States present a challenge for their global expansion. Brand recognition is currently low, and concerns about reliability, durability, and safety persist. While Chinese automakers enjoy high demand domestically due to innovations like in-car technology and battery swapping, winning over US consumers may require addressing these perceptions. The remarks also align with the broader context of geopolitical tensions and trade dynamics between the US and China. Elon Musk suggested that Tesla was open to collaborations with Chinese rivals, offering access to its charging network and potentially licensing technologies like self-driving. Despite the competitive landscape, Musk highlighted the need for a fair, just, and open business environment. The comments also coincide with the U.S. presidential election and the ongoing discourse on trade policies. President Joe Biden has expressed concerns about China's determination to dominate the EV market, while former President Donald Trump has advocated for stronger tariffs on imports. In Europe, protectionist measures have been considered, with the European Commission investigating potential punitive tariffs to shield European producers from cheaper Chinese EV imports benefiting from state subsidies. The challenges and opportunities in the global automotive industry are evolving rapidly, with Musk's remarks reflecting the complexities and uncertainties surrounding trade, competition, and collaboration in the sector. The European Commission has initiated an investigation to consider imposing punitive tariffs on Chinese electric vehicle imports, alleging that these vehicles benefit from state subsidies, leading to artificially low prices. The investigation focuses on battery-powered cars from China, encompassing non-Chinese brands produced there, including Tesla, Renault, and BMW. Notably, the European Commission initiated the case itself, rather than in response to an industry complaint. The European Commission highlighted that China's share of EVs sold in Europe has risen to 8%, and it could reach 15% in 2025, with prices typically 20% below EU-made models. Concerns about the impact on EU producers and efforts to create conditions for European players to succeed are part of the discourse surrounding the investigation. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen emphasized that global markets are flooded with cheaper EVs kept artificially low due to substantial state subsidies. The investigation could potentially lead to tariffs higher than the standard 10% EU rate for cars. The European Commission will have up to 13 months to assess the situation, and this case is considered one of the highest-profile disputes between the European Union and China since a solar panel probe a decade ago. Chinese EV producer shares experienced declines following the EU announcement, reflecting concerns about potential disruptions in their exports. BYD shares, which were initially trading higher, closed down, along with drops in NIO and XPeng shares. European carmakers, including Volkswagen, BMW, and Stellantis, initially saw a boost in shares but later erased much of the gains. The outcome of this case could have broader implications for the global EV market and may impact the competitive landscape between Chinese and European automakers. So what do you think? Are these measures fair, knowing that Chinese cars are not available for purchase in the US? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.